Good afternoon, all of you. I hope all of you are doing good. Kindly revise the last lecture. Any doubt if you have, so please ask your doubts. I am giving you 2 minutes. Okay. Today I am taking class from my home because I had fever, so that's why I didn't go to university today. Okay. Right now I'm sharing the PPT. I suppose we were doing types of mutual funds. Meaning is clear with everyone of mutual funds. Any doubt in that? Good afternoon, Navjot. Yes, Atish, any doubt in meaning of mutual fund, beta? Abhinav Jethi, Abhinav Kumar, Aditya, Abhishek, Akansha, Akshay, Amitesh. Any doubt? Okay. So I'm just giving a quick revision of mutual fund. Basically, mutual fund is basically what? See, let's just suppose. Okay, yes. Now see, beta. Like just suppose we have two options. Okay. Either we can hire a taxi. Just suppose I want to go from Delhi to Bombay. Okay. I want to go from Delhi to Bombay. So I have two options. Either I'm going to hire a taxi. Either second option I have that either I drive by myself and will go to Bombay. Okay. So you see the second option that we talk about, like if I am going to hire a taxi, okay, then taxi driver will choose on their own way, okay, to reach to Bombay. Okay, so somewhat you can say that mutual fund is like that. Okay, in which you have just given the money to the taxi driver that I want to go from Delhi to Bombay. Okay, then taxi driver will decide that from which way I'll have to go, how I'll manage that, how the different toll taxes are there, how I'll manage so and so things. Okay, so this is going to be called as mutual fund, beta. Okay, similarly if you talk about mutual fund, but exactly the meaning, if you talk about in mutual fund, different individual investor, they just pool their money over there, and the fund manager is just a taxi driver that will look after that where exactly the money is going to be spent, where exactly the money is going to be diversified, and where that individual can get the maximum benefits. Okay, the another option that I have told you, that is related with the direct investment in the stock market. Okay, right now I'm sharing the PPT, beta. So just wait a moment. Is PPT is visible to you all? I suppose we have started types of mutual fund. We have discussed this one. Okay, meaning we have done. This one we have done. So we start with the objectives of mutual fund, beta. Okay, Abhinav, very good. Now, next one, beta, what are the objectives of mutual fund? Basically, so objective of mutual funds are going to be is going to include different points. Okay, so you can say that to enhance the income of different individual, or you can say it is going to involve some income growth funds. Okay, income funds, so that can be provide a constant income to different individual. Okay, as a rational investor, when you are going to put your money for the mutual fund, so you're thinking that you have a perspective behind your investment, that whatever the money I'm going to invest, so certain or constant amount of income I should get from there. Okay, so one objective you can say that is to get the constant income, whatever the amount of investment we have done to the to the fund manager. Okay, next one, beta, growth. See, different individual have different perspective when they are making investment. Some of the are risk averse, some of the risk taker, you can say. Okay, so those who are risk taker, they generally prefer to make the investment. The fund manager will those see, a single individual, different individual have different thought behind their investment. Okay, maybe the sum of the fund manager, they will see that I should invest money only in the equity link scheme. Okay, maybe I'm going to select ample of portfolio of the different companies, and I will select I will invest only in equity link scheme. Okay, this is one of the perspective of one fund manager. But another fund manager, just suppose Atish Sharma is there, and he's thinking that I will not invest my money like this, I will diversify the money in equity link scheme plus in the other schemes I'll invest. Okay, means a portfolio I will select over there, means a combination of the different securities in which I'm going to invest. So you see, growth fund basically what growth not I'm talking about types of funds. So the objective of mutual fund is that to provide a constant growth. Okay, or either can be a high speedy growth rate, less speedy growth rate, depend upon the type of company you have selected. Okay, by the fund manager, depend upon the fund manager's skill and experience, that whether you are getting good returns or not. Okay, next one is beta stability. Moreover, you can say mutual fund, they also focus on that at least you get some stability when you are making the investment. Like just suppose if we talk about if we are making investment in government securities. Okay, so we are going to get certain stable return from there. Okay, so this is one of the objective of the mutual fund. Okay, I hope this is clear with everyone. See, whatever the explanation is given over here, you can write down in your own way. There's no hard and fast rule. Simply, the objectives are what? Income, to make income, to growth, to make to make the stability. Okay. Now, this is the constitution and management. Okay, so you can say this is the composition of mutual fund, that how the different individual, how they are interconnected with each other, what are the who are the different individual that will involve in the mutual fund. Okay, so very first that is unit holder. Okay, now see beta, who is unit holder? Unit holder is the investor. Okay, like just suppose yesterday I have told you that like Atish is there, Abhinav is there, Abhinav JT, Abhinav Aditya, Abhishek, Akansha, and all that want to invest their money in mutual funds. So they approach to SBI. Okay, SBI mutual fund. So each individual is going to be called as unit holder. Okay, and whatever the amount they are investing, so that is going to be called as unit. Are you getting my point? What is unit? Each individual investor, whatever the amount they're investing, so this is going to be called as unit. And the individual that is holding that unit, so this is going to be called as unit holder. Or you can say the investor that is dealing in the investment. I hope you got it. Now next one beta, sponsors. Who are the sponsors? Sponsors are the individual that is going to look after 40% sponsorship can be done, okay, in mutual funds. Okay, so sponsors are who basically that is going to see out that how the different funds are going to be managed, and if any point of time any fund requirement will be maybe some of the chances you are getting losses over there, so at that time how we are going to manage that. Okay, some of the trustees are also there that is going to look after that if any fund requirement in between the financial year when we are making the investment, so how it will be done, how it will be proceed. Okay, now next one, the mutual fund and the transfer agent. Mutual fund is what? This is just a pool of investment. Okay, and the transfer agent, who is the transfer agent here? The fund manager. Okay, the fund manager will look after that where exactly the fund should be transferred and which kind of like means in which different portfolios that is going to invest the money, and where means individual investor that are ready to take the test, ready to take the risk, and whether they are risk taker, whether they are risk averse, what kind of policy they have selected of the mutual fund, depend upon that the decision will be taken by the transfer agent. Okay, now next one is custodian. Beta, what is custodian? Custodian, you can say simply when you're going to transfer the money, it's not there that will be keep somewhere in Almira and all. So this you required a for safeguarding of your money, they will provide you a custodian service. Okay, next one is SEBI. SEBI is one of the important or key factor in the mutual fund beta when we are going to make the investment in mutual fund by the fund manager. See, in the SEBI means SEBI provide time to time guidelines, the rules and regulation to make mutual fund activities free from. Okay, the policies they are mentioning, so all must be in written in form. Curb all that false activities that could occur in the mutual fund investment. If you have doubt, you have, please ask any doubt. Doubts? Bazila, Beda Kumar, Brajesh, Govind Gaur, Gaurav, Ishdeep, Jayaprakash, Jyoti. Can we move ahead? Okay. Now next one, beta. Who are the sponsors? Okay. I told you in the constitution. So this is one of the part of the constitution of the, or you can say composition of the mutual fund. So who is the sponsor? That are keen to the promoter of the company. Okay, and contribute minimum 40% of the net worth of asset management company. Means whosoever the asset management company will be there, so that will contribute around 40% over there. Okay, minimum 40% over there. Okay, I hope you got it. Now next one, beta, poses sound financial record over 5 years time period. Means who can be a sponsor? Okay, who can be a sponsor? Those who are having the last 5 year sound financial record, so they can make the they can work as a sponsor. Okay. Now next one, they establish the fund, get it registered with the SEBI. Okay, and you understand without registration you can't make any issue in the mutual fund. In any kind of investment you are doing, means in terms of related with share market and so on. So you have to take you have to get registered yourself with the SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. Okay. Now next one, form a trust and appoint board of trustees. So who will appoint the trust? Or see, in the last this diagram now we have seen this trustee. Okay, So who is going to hire these trustees? Trustees are going to be hired by the sponsors, and who will be the who is going to head that particular trust board or trustees? So that they will also hire that board of trustees. Okay. Now next one, beta, that is related with trustees. So who are the trustees that hold assets on behalf of unit holder in trust? Means like just suppose Atesh, Abhinav, Akansha, Anjali, all they are making investment as a unit holder. So whatever the amount you are investing over there, so as a means whosoever will be the trustee, they will hold their unit. Okay. Next one, trustees are caretaker of holders. So you can say whatever the amount that is going to be invested by the different unit holders, so they will take the responsibility, they will take care of that all that amount of money. Next one, 2/3 of the trustees shall be independent person, not associated with from the 40% individual. See, one point I want to tell you, this one means sponsor 40%. Okay. And got this point na? Now see, whosoever the trustee are there, beta, so they what they will do, 2/3 of the trustee shall be independent person. Means okay, Abhi, now it's breaking. Voice is okay now. Voice is okay now. Okay. So see, just suppose if we talk about the fraction out of three, so just suppose two third of the trustees will be independent, and 1/3 can be from the sponsor. Whosoever be the sponsor, 1/3 can come from there. Okay. Next one, trustees ensure that the system, process, and personnel are in place. Means to say, what exactly the system to make the investment in mutual fund? What is the modus operandi over there for to make the investment over there? What is the process you can say, or different personnel are there? Are they are on the right track? How we are making all the investment fund managers and all that will look after. Okay. Next one, you resolves unit holder grievances. See, when we are making investment, so maybe the chances there could be certain grievances could occur. So these unit holder, whatever the grievances they are facing, so uh, this is going to be resolved. This is going to be, you can say, grievance redressal will be done by the trustees. Okay. Next one, appoint AMC. AMC means asset management company. Okay. Trustees, what they will do, they will also hire or asset management company, or you can say custodian services, and ensure that all activities are accordance with the SEBI regulation. They will make it sure that whatever the SEBI guidelines are there, the regulations are there, it should not be, there should be no bypass of that particular regulation. Means all regulations should be strictly follow. If it is to be written in form in all the policies, if policy is related with market risk, not related with the market risk, is related with income funds, not related with income funds, all the things should be clearly mentioned. Okay. Got this point? Any doubt? Any doubt if you have, so please ask. Okay. Now next point we are going to discuss, that is classification of mutual fund schemes. Okay, now we are going to discuss classification of mutual fund scheme. So basically there are three classification of mutual fund schemes which are, first is operational classification, second is portfolio classification, next one is geographical classification. Okay, now what is operational classification beta? Operational classification, you can say, that is going to involve a time limit. Okay, operational classification, that is going to involve that at what time you can redeem your particular mutual fund, at what time you cannot redeem your, means on the basis of their operational activity. Okay, so whatever the categories will come over here, so called as operational classification. Okay, now first is wait a moment, first is open-ended funds. Okay, now what is open-ended fund? As its name suggests, open-ended. Open-ended means what? Any point of time, whosoever the investor, whosoever the unit holder that have done the investment in mutual fund, they can redeem their money. Are you getting? Like just suppose Anjali Kumar was there and she was thinking to make the investment for 1 year in mutual fund. Okay, but somehow she has some amount. She is in the need of money. Okay, so Anjali, what she has decided that instead of 1 year, I will take back my money after 8 months. Okay, so you can say that in open-ended mutual fund, you can redeem your money in between the financial year or whatever the time, whenever you require your money, so you can take it back. Okay, got this point? Open-ended mutual fund. Okay, beta. Now next one is close-ended mutual fund. Okay, now I'm taking example of Abhishek Kumar over here. So Abhishek is an investor, is a mutual fund investor, and he is thinking that I will invest for next 2 years. Any condition could arise in the market or in my house, in my level of income. I'll definitely manage my mutual funds. Okay, so what he decided that I will make investment for 2 years. So there are lots of ups and downs maybe he is going to face, but he is very determined over there that I will not redeem my money from there. Okay, I'll invest on if I've decided for 2 years, I'll invest for 2 years. Okay, so you can say that I just given the example. Okay, in close-ended mutual fund, you can't take your money. You can't take your money that I have given the choice over there that he will not do so. But in closed-ended mutual fund, you don't have this opportunity to redeem the money in the time period that you have selected. Like just suppose you have selected 2 years. After 2 years, you will get back your money. Means you can redeem your money after 2 years only, not before that. If you are going to do so, so whatever the interest is there, maybe that some return you are going to get on your investment, so maybe you are not able to get it back. Okay, got this point? Have you got this point? Okay, beta. Now next one is interval funds. Okay. Now, what is interval funds, beta? Interval funds are the combination of open-ended and close-ended funds. Okay, interval funds are combination of open-ended and close-ended funds. You see, earlier Anjali was thinking that I will invest for 1 year. Okay, means 1 year, but somehow she is not able to manage the funds and she's thinking that I'll take it after 8 months because she was selecting in open-ended funds. She has decided to invest in open-ended funds, so she has that opportunity. But now she's thinking after 8 months I'll not take back my money from the mutual fund. I'll continue for 1 year. Okay, so this one you can say this is the type of combination of open-ended and close-ended. Okay, later on, earlier she has selected open-ended, later on she convert to it close-ended funds. Got it? Got this point? Interval funds. Again I'm repeating. See, now just suppose you're thinking that I will invest in open-ended funds. Okay, but after 5 months you see that I should continue. I should go for the close-ended funds. Earlier you selected open-ended. In this interval funds, you have the opportunity to convert. Means you are having the convertible funds, convertible mutual funds, you can say. Earlier you have selected open-ended, but now you want that I will go with the close-ended funds. So that my mind will not stuck with me. My mind will not fight with me that, okay, now it's 8 months, I'm going to take back my money. It's because you understand one thing, when you are going to make investment in the mutual funds, okay, so or any kind of market investment you are doing, so that required a long-term investment. Okay, beta. Abhinav, have you got this point? Okay, beta. Now now we are going to discuss about portfolio classification. Okay, beta. Now see, in the portfolio classification, what is, first of all, understand what is portfolio. Okay, portfolio is basically what? Portfolio is the combination of the different stocks. Okay, or you can say the combination of different government securities, or you can say the combination of different money market funds. Are you getting? You can say, like, just suppose if I am going to select equity shares, preference shares, debentures, bonds, or either you can say I'm going to select government securities, I'm going to select treasury bills. So n number of opportunities I have to make investment in the portfolio. Okay, so on the basis of these particular different categories, portfolio classification has been built. Okay, so one by one we'll discuss these terms, beta. Okay, so very first term is growth schemes. Okay, very first term is growth schemes. Okay, now what is growth scheme, beta? First thing, in the growth scheme you have high risk. Okay, in the growth scheme you have high risk plus you have high returns. Okay, uh, moreover you can say in the what kind of the growth schemes you are going to involve in what kind of schemes you are going to involve in growth schemes. You can say like equity link scheme. Okay, any kind of investment when we are going to do in equity shares. Okay, so generally that is going to provide you more growth, but same time that is also going to consist a high risk. Okay, I hope you got it. Simply you understand growth scheme consists high risk, high return, plus that is also going to consist equity link scheme. Okay, I hope you got this point, beta. Any doubt in this? So you can ask me right now. Growth schemes. Got it? Okay, beta. Now next point we are going to discuss, that is income schemes. Okay, now see, what is income schemes? Income schemes are those schemes that is going to provide you the constant income during the financial year. Okay, like just suppose I have made the investment in debentures, in bonds. Okay, so that is going to provide me the income for a constant financial means that is going to provide me income constantly for the specific financial year. Got this point? And if we talk about debentures and bonds, these are highly secured as compared to growth schemes. Okay, so you can say that in income schemes we have less risk, okay, as compared to growth scheme. Plus in income schemes we have constant growth rate, okay, constant income level we have, okay, and less risk, you can say. I hope you're getting. And if you remember, when I was telling you about debenture, bonds, equity share and preference share, so I've also told you this thing that uh, in equity shares and in preference shares, okay, we are supposed to get the returns that lies between 28% to 32%. Okay, but if you talk about the income schemes, you can call as debentures and bonds. So generally we are going to get the return that lies between 9 to 12%. Okay, any doubt in this? And if you see different companies, I am also giving one task to you today. You will visit any website of like SBI mutual fund or Bajaj mutual fund. N number of companies are there, banks are there, ICICI mutual fund is there, HDFC mutual fund is there. You just visit their website and you will find their income schemes available, what exactly the policies are there, what are exactly the guidelines are there. Okay, you just go through that. Okay, will you do the same? Anjali, Akansha, will you do it? Rest of the student, you will see it. Okay, beta. Now next one we are going to discuss, that is guild schemes. Okay, Now, what are guild schemes, beta? Guild schemes are those schemes you can say that are provided by government. Okay, any central government of any of the country, when they are providing any kind of securities. Okay, when central government is going to provide any kind of securities investment. Okay, so comes under guild schemes. Okay, in guild scheme generally we are going to get the benefit that lies between 4 to 6%. Okay, in guild age schemes we are going to get the return that lies between 4 to 6%. In some of the cases it lies between 3%. Okay, and moreover guild schemes are highly secure. Okay, guild schemes are highly secured as compared to growth schemes and income schemes. You can say that in guild schemes, if we compare that we have 100% risk, so in this out of 100, in guild schemes we have only 1% risk, you can say. Okay, maybe 0.5 risk, you can say. Getting this point, guild scheme, is it clear? Guild scheme is clear, or should I repeat again? Okay, beta. Now next one, that is balance schemes. Okay, bache. Now next one, that is balance schemes, beta. Okay, now what are balance schemes? Balance schemes are the combination of growth schemes plus income schemes. Okay, again I'm repeating, balance schemes are the combination of growth schemes and income schemes. What it means, that whosoever is the fund manager, instead of taking all the risk, like just suppose in growth schemes we are having more risk. Okay, so what fund manager will do, instead of taking more risk, what he is going to do, that individual select combination of growth schemes plus income schemes. Okay, what he is going to do, just suppose he is having 50,000, a pool of money that is 50,000. So what he is going to do, 50% that fund manager will invest in growth schemes, 50% will invest in the income schemes. Okay, or vice versa, another fund manager may be having different perspective. So what he is going to do, maybe he is investing 60% in growth schemes and 40% in the income schemes. Okay, I hope you get this point. Okay, which one? Balance schemes, Anjali? Anjali, you are asking about balance scheme, beta. Okay. So balance scheme is what, beta? That is the combination. If you are writing, so kindly note down. Balance scheme is the combination of growth schemes and income schemes. Growth schemes, income schemes. Okay. Why the fund manager choose or select this balance scheme? To cope up with the risk that could occur in the growth scheme. Okay, what it means, like just if you're getting the risk from the equity link scheme, so what we are going to do, we are going to write off. What we are going to do, we are going to write off these risks. Okay, whatever that is going to get from the growth scheme, the fund manager will write off these loss with the income schemes. Okay, is it clear, Anjali? Okay, beta. Next one, that is money market scheme. Okay, now I suppose everybody know what is money market scheme, beta. What is money market instruments are there? What are money market instruments are there? See, I told you when we were talking about the money market instrument, that are treasury bills, certificate of deposits, commercial paper. Do you remember these points? Okay, so in money market scheme, basically the manager, what they will do, that will do the investment in different investment tools of money market mutual fund. Okay, they can select like investment in treasury bills and certificate of deposit, in commercial paper, or in rest of the like rest of the mutual funds. Okay, means money market funds. I hope you got this point. Okay, beta. Now next one that we are discuss, that is geographical classification. Now first of all, understand what is geographical classification. Geographical classification involve the according to area. Okay, according to area. So basically there are two categories are there: within country, outside country. Okay, so in geographical classification, first is domestic mutual fund, second is offshore mutual fund. Fine. What is domestic mutual fund? In domestic mutual fund, you can say within the country borders, whatever the funds is available, we're making investment over there. So this is going to be called as domestic mutual fund. Okay. Now next one, offshore mutual fund. Offshore mutual fund means when we are going to make investment outside country border. Okay. In domestic mutual fund, different types of mutual fund can be available. You can say like growth schemes, income schemes, gift schemes, balance schemes, or money market schemes. Okay. Got this point? Geographical classification. Any doubt if you have, so please ask. Okay. Now we have through with this topic mutual fund. Okay, UTI will also discuss further, but now all of you do one thing: just search out that what is the mutual fund future in India. Okay, every single individual will contribute 1 or 2 point. Okay, beta, will contribute 1 or 2 point that what is the future perspective of mutual fund in India, or what are the different factors that are contributing the growth of mutual fund in India from last this decade, last 10 years. What are the different factors are there that contribute in the development of the mutual fund in India? So I am waiting for your responses. Okay, you can take 2 minutes. Okay, you can take 2 minutes. Google is there to search different information. Have you jotted down the points, beta? Have you searched? Any point you have searched, so that is important. I'm waiting for your responses. Okay, we have done this topic mutual fund. UTI will do on Monday. Okay. Awareness of mutual funds among Indians. Yes, very good, Abhinav. This is very much important point that awareness among the Indians, okay, related with mutual fund have been raised. The reason why the awareness has been increased. Yes, Abhinav. Why the awareness has been increased? People are more concerned about their future finances. Very good. And moreover, if you see, there is a clarity in the guideline, the simplicity in the selecting the different plans. All the guidelines are written in form. Anytime you want to see that in which kind of funds I'm going to invest, so you can simply check it out. Yes, different kind of ads are coming in the like television. Moreover, you can say SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, have made all the rules very transparent, you can say. Okay, so the trustworthiness that had been improved, that has been improved for the mutual fund. Earlier, people were thinking, oh, if I'm going to invest my money in mutual fund, so it is going to be like zero. I'm not going to get anything. So this kind of like myth had been diminished somewhere. Okay, have you got it? Have you got this point? Okay. Anjali, what you say? Any point you want to add on? Deepika, Ashutosh, Vedo Kumar, any point? Bazila, Yash, Javan, Gaurav, Deep, all student, any point you want to add? See, another more availability Indian financial market, very good. And plus you can say pension plans they are also introducing. Okay. And you know that all the things are going to be privatized in near future. So we have n number of opportunities are there in the mutual fund. See, if any individual that is doing the job in the like private area, so they want to go for the mutual fund in the they want to select the pension plans, so that can be easily possible, okay, through the mutual fund. I hope you got my point. Any doubt if you have in any of the point that we have discussed today, so you can ask me right now. Thank you everyone. Stay blessed, stay happy, enjoy.